On Saturday, February 4th, 2023, Voldex would release the worst update Driving Empire players had ever seen. The update consists of gambling for children, a lot of copyright and legal issues with the game, and a lot of upset players. Nobody liked this update, and this is why it's earned the spot at the worst update in history of Driving Empire. Yo guys, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the gambling incident of 2023. I'm making it seem so serious. Look at the music in the background, bro. Yeah, this is the worst music I could have picked, but I'm not trying to find some, some on 2023. The incident, I'm not trying to find some music that goes along with it. But yeah, this video contains some stuff that was probably highly illegal to be in Roblox. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff for you guys today. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video and talk about the whole entire gambling incident of 2023. Alright, so on February 4th, 2020, I just gotta stop saying it. Okay, you get it. The update was last year. It was 1 month ago last year. So this was a time when Voldex, the brand new company that had just bought Driving Empire, had, just bought Driving Empire. And this was, I think, one of their first updates. Their first update, they just went in with 5 big booms. Boom, boom, boom. No, all seriousness, no, yeah, it was highly illegal. So it all started with the standard crate system. Notice how I said standard. They did this multiple times. So the standard crate version that I have on the screen now had one legendary car to the left, which was called the jackpot prize. And then on the, middle, you had some good rarity cars and then just crappy cars you could just buy straight from the dealership that had no rarity at all. Now, here's the actual description of the crates on the wiki of Driving Empire. So it says crates, also referred to as cash crates, or a feature in Driving Empire that was added on February 3rd, 2023. These are purchased with in-game cash or Robux and used to unlock exclusive vehicles. The cash crate also featured numerous vehicles that can be purchased via the dealership. To buy and open a crate, players can click on a yellow button with a briefcase icon. They can also buy a crate by going to the dealership and stepping on a yellow pad with the text above saying, "Win this car." Wow, okay. Either way, the UI will pop up listing all the featured vehicles they can obtain from these crates. They will roll. It's gambling. They will roll. They will roll. It is gambling, guys. This is a casino, not a dealership. Once a player has purchased a crate, a new UI will pop up. This will roll through the various cars for selection. Once the arrow hits the car, the player will receive it automatically in their inventory. They may either close out of the UI or perhaps roll another time. Oh, just keep it going. Teach them young, come on. By purchasing another crate to win another vehicle. If the player rolls a vehicle they already won, they will be given a percentage of the vehicle's price in cash from the dealership. Alright, so you're starting to see how this made a lot of people mad and made a lot of people lose money. Personally, I started with $25 million before I entered this update, and I left for 40 grand. Holy crap, all documented on my YouTube channel. It was horrible. But yeah, let me read off the other descriptions because it just kept getting worse and worse. And even on the Wikipedia, it notes that this whole thing was removed because of legal issues and stuff like that. It was a pretty serious thing. It was a big deal. So without further ado, let's get on to everything else this Driving Empire wiki said. Now for the actual horrendous part. Each roll for the standard crate costs $58,750. So you can see how this added up. You're just gonna roll 10 times, and of course you didn't get anything good, and you already lost all your money. Players who receive a duplicate will be given 50% of the vehicle's price in cash from the dealership. There is a total of 15 vehicles that can be rolled from the standard crates, with 13 of them being on sale in the dealership. This is horrible. You're not even getting anything good. Only 2 cars are the limiteds. All right, and here is an image of the chance of getting the jackpot car, which was the F40 LM, and you're not reading that wrong. Yeah, 0.2%, not 2%. 0.2%. You're not winning this car. But let's get on to the next part, because one gambling system was not enough for Voldex. They made a part 2 that was even worse because it was real cash instead of in-game cash. Alright, so I'm not sure how much longer after they added the premium crate system, and what it was a similar thing, but the jackpot prize was different and the cars you could win was different. And, the currency was different. You had to pay 649 Robux for one roll. And if you didn't know, the chances were already horrible on getting a jackpot car. So if you wanted the 300 600 SL, you had to pay like $400. We were talking about real money. This was straight up gambling for kids. And then like a bunch of like, news creators like RTC even came out about it. So on this RTC Twitter tweet, it literally read, furthermore, the loot boxes were recently added in an update to Extreme Anger. The loot boxes go for 650 Robux and have very low odds of getting a good car. Some call this microtransactions, so that's what the word I was trying to figure out. And many are upset because of this update, and the game has many angry players. So yeah, the odds were terrible, and it was using real money because Robux was, has to be bought by real money, which is totally against the Roblox like regulation rules and stuff like that. It's like stuff that can be in games. Now, after gambling system 1 and system 2, this was when the trend of car brands being removed from the game was happening. And do you want to know why half these brands were being removed? It was because their own players were so fed up at the game for this terrible update. This is how bad the update was, that they were emailing brands to basically sabotage their previous favorite game on Roblox. To this extent is absolutely crazy. To have this much anger against the game, losing your money, losing your hard-earned cash, or just losing your hard-earned cash in the game. Either way, real money or not, it was that bad of an update. Now, this is another RTC tweet on Twitter about people emailing car companies because it was getting super serious by this point. Right, so the tweet reads, Driving Empire loot boxes have now made players so angry they are emailing the car companies in-game to try and get them in trouble. People are informing the car brands that they are being offered inside the new loot boxes about their intellectual properties unauthorized use. So these cars aren't even allowed in the game in the first place. They are complete replicas and knockoffs, and to be putting them in a gambling system is not a good reputation. So now that I think about it now, how are brands allowing themselves in a game that was using them as gambling methods? This is crazy. It got to the point where huge content creators for Roblox that weren't even connected to Driving Empire at all were seeing these tweets. Like Creekcraft, one of the biggest Roblox YouTubers, was literally like reacting to this all going down. I'll put the clip up on the screen now. Yeah, he was literally like just making fun about how Driving Empire had straight up gambling towards little kids for them to buy these cars. It was so out of hand at this point that major car brands like Ferrari, Bugatti, and Lamborghini started to get removed, and it was just like one after another. It was like clockwork. Like every week we had another brand just going away. It was that bad of an update. So it is definitely safe to say that this was one of the worst updates that Driving Empire ever had. But the good outcome about this is Voldex basically used all of that money that they had got from the crates, like, the 650 Robux spin. So people were probably spending thousands on the games just for one person. They used a lot of that money to buy brands, and that's what got the game to where it is now. It all started with Pagani, and then after that, it was just an easy road. We literally got every brand we wanted. But like, as you can see now, in my inventory, there's not a single non-licensed car in the game. If I'm reading off these are all the real names: Apollo, Audi, Bentley, Cadillac, Chevrolet. We got Ford just recently. We got Hennessy, we got Jaguar, we got KTM, we got Koenigsegg, the biggest brand in the game in my opinion. Lamborghini, just two of them, Range Rover or Land Rover, whatever you prefer to call them, McLaren, Lotus. They literally have so many brands now. So at least this horrible update had a good outcome in the long run, because we ended up getting a lot of brands because they just started using all the money they had got from this terrible update that everyone hated to get all the brands that were removed back and actually, completely licensed so they can never get in trouble again. This is going to be the end of the video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to make a video on the worst update ever because I had just remembered it one day and what a disaster it was. Make sure to subscribe to my other two channels in the description. I haven't posted on my third channel yet, but I plan to soon, and I post on my second channel every Saturday. And make sure to subscribe to this channel so I get my goal of 40,000 subscribers. But yeah, comment down below, were you a player during this time and how much money did you lose? Because I lost 25 million and it was pretty rough. But I hope to see you guys in the next video.